ask you this question. You've only been in the business for 48 hours. And people say, have you made any money yet? Isn't that a stupid question?
Sure.
It's a stupid question. I've only been in for 48 hours, but yes, I have. I've already made $100. That will interest them. When you do things, people are interested. They don't want you to be asking them to be part of their guinea pig patrol, right? You don't want to be the experiment. You don't want them to be part of it. But if you got your 10 customers, that's your story. So you've already made $100. You've earned it. You probably haven't got the check yet, but you've earned it. It's there, done. $100 is done. Build your first cash story. Continue to grow your business. Now what you want to do is start getting some bonuses. Get your first rep in. Get your second rep in. Get there and focus in that you want to get your money back, because that's your next big story. Everybody gets in, you want to get your money back right away. It will serve you. Here's where it will serve you. 2 years from now, 3 years from now, 4 years from now, you'll recruit somebody. And they'll say, well, how did you start? Well, my first month, I got my money back. That's all you need to have a success story. If you at least did that, then your story will carry with you forever. Now, if you're in the room and you say, well, I didn't do that, then you have a new start date. There's always 2 start dates. There's the day you actually sign your piece of paper and the day you actually go to work. Your story now changes. You say to somebody, I got in on March 15th, but I didn't start going to work until June 1st. I screwed up my first 2 months. But from June 1st to June 30th, I became a CTO all over again. Now you got a story. You see the significance of having a story. You know, it's kind of like what the slides are saying. I'm telling you my version of how you got to think. Make a list. This is a pet peeve of mine. I'd say 98% of all the people in this industry do not make a list. I'm going to tell you it's the most critical mistake to begin with. You know, if you were to open up a business, there would be a list. There would be an inventory. You take inventory continuously. You check it. You have your employees check it. You ask for reports. When you run a cash register, the software to cash register tells you all that's going on. Everybody has lists. People get in this business and they go, oh, it's all in my head.
Yeah.
You're going to fail. Make a list of 100 names. 100 names. Don't prejudge at all. It could cost you millions and millions of dollars. I can tell you tons of stories of people who came to meetings like this, and somebody over here went, I know Billy. Well, was he on your list? I don't have a list. Why didn't you call Billy? Just haven't got there yet. You want to work your list. You don't want other people to show up. That could have been on your list and you're working that. I'm telling you, every day your list can grow. You're at the grocery store, you see somebody, hey, that's Mary, I don't have her on my list. You're at the traffic light, look to the right, that's John, I don't have him on the list. You're out somewhere and something reminds you of somebody else, an old baseball, football story somewhere. Hey, I didn't call those guys. Put them on your list. Keep working your list and growing your list. First thing you want to do right away. Now, look at the apples. Look at this. Red, green, or rotten. Where do you think you would spend all your time? With these guys over here?
No.
No. That's the naysayers, the doomsayers. It's not going to work. That's a pyramid scheme. Don't talk to me. It's illegal. I don't do it. The couch potato who doesn't need a job. Don't talk to him. Trying to find a guy who doesn't have a job? I want to find the busiest, most successful people I know. If you already make $500,000 a year, I want to talk to you. Will it be easy? No, but I can tell you this through all my experience. People who make money always will listen.
Yes.
People who don't make money always have an excuse. One thing you can't do in life is you can't say you want to make money and make excuses at the same time. No excuses. There are none. I get time. I prioritize my time. I coach and I work. I got it. I can still do this business. Just don't see Lee. Something's got to go, Lee. Sorry. So here's the deal.
I'm out of here.
20% of the people spend 80% of your time. These are red apples. Sometimes they're green apples. You go to the grocery store and you want a red apple, but they're all out. There's green apples. Well, most of those green apples turn red. Sometimes. So if a person has a couple of questions, they're a green apple, and they want to become a red apple. You answer their questions, they say, no, I think I'm interested. So the green becomes red, but you got to be careful. Sometimes the green apple, can become a rotten apple in a hurry. You'll know the difference. It's not 2 or 3 questions. Now it's 10 or 15 questions. And then it's like, talk to me tomorrow and get back to me. And you can't find them on the phone. Move on. If you're smart, Stay where you can get the most productivity. Stay red, 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 red. Tell you classic mistakes. Because people keep trying to wake up people who are not interested. It's like the movie was just, he's just not into me, or whatever it was called, right? People aren't getting the message. They don't like you, right? Move on. Don't keep trying to convince people. We're not in the convincing business. We're in the sharing business. We share. We share, we share, we share. The red apples will come up for us. Now, your job is to pique interest. This is simple. How do you pique? Terry, outside of your current job, you keep your options open to making additional money. Yes. That's it. You don't need to know anything else. Could you do that? Yes. You don't need, I have this feel, everybody is interested until you talk to them. They were interested. And you just kept talking and talking and talking and talking. And now they're not interested. Now they want questions. They want to know where the website is, who else is in the company, what else is going on. But they were interested. But you just Here's what's great. Your part is to peak. Are you open to making money outside of what you do? Yes. Could you listen to a 3-minute call? That's it. Put the phone in their ear. Or have them dial in. I prefer to put the phone in their ear. But guess who's talking in the pre-recorded call? You or somebody else? Somebody else. So you took it away from you and gave it to somebody else. It's the president of the company. That's bigger than you. If you could just do those two things, pique interest and give them a recorded call, you're better off. And then from there you invite to what? Your grand opening. You're going to get 10 people to your grand opening, so you pique 10 people's interest, get 10 people to a pre-recorded call, say, come over to my house, I'm having a grand opening of my business, just support me either way, get over and see what it's all about. See all the details. It would mean a lot to me if you just get here. Could you do that? Yep. Old story I heard years ago. You pull up to your house is a half a mile down the road, you're on your road, from a distance you see a lot of commotion. You see people out on lawns, you don't know it's your house. And the closer you get, you start realizing that might be your house. And then you get up to your house and there are hundreds of people in your front lawn. There are TV crews, and there's this big yacht in the back of an 18-wheeler. And you get out and the TV crews are right there when you're in that car, and they say, are you Mr. Jones? Yeah, Mr. Jones, what's going on here? Mr. Jones, you just won that yacht. Won the yacht? Yeah, but there's one condition. You got to get 5 people over to your house in the next 10 minutes off of this list. But you can't tell them why. If you get 5 people over here successfully, in the next 10 minutes, that yacht is yours. How do you think that first call might go? Thank you. Would it be like, hey Terry, what are you doing? Think you can come over? No? Okay. Gotcha. I think it might be a little more upbeat. You might think there's some panic in your voice. You might think that you would want the people on the other end of the phone to hear the terror and the excitement at the same time, right? If people are like, Terry, what? Oh, something's wrong. Because you don't usually call people and start talking that way, right? Would it come out that way? And then, Terry, what are you talking? Just get to my house right now. I don't care what you're doing. Drop it. Get to my house right now. Bye. I would do that like 20 times in a row. And just see who shows up. Remember, you can't tell them. But you'd be excited. You got to be excited. Invite, 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 invite. So the idea is that get these 3 things done. Get your 10 customers. Has that been made pretty clear? Have a launching of your business. That's the way I look at it. It's a grand opening celebration. Don't keep it a secret. You'd be amazed at the number of people get in and don't have a launching of their business. They fuss. They complain. I can't do it at my house. My house isn't nice enough. My apartment's too small. They're your friends. They've already been there. Do you understand? There's no mystery here. They'll come. Stop getting caught up in stuff that will keep you from having a success. And just attend. If you want to be good at something, find out what the people are already good at doing it.